NSFW, what's your most wanted sexual fantasy? I want a hug. I'll give you a hug. Edit, but just a hug. No hug and amp tug. What about hug and amp plug? Love and affection. As long as we're in love and I'm with the person, it doesn't matter. Also knee socks. Name checks out. In short, it involves a nerdy woman in a lab coat and long red hair, trying to invent a time machine. Ah, a person of culture, I see. My beep not going limp because of anxiety. Consider therapy. Figure out what's causing your anxiety if you don't already know, and confront it. A good therapist can help you navigate this. Challenge yourself to fab less. I'm not anti asterisk, but it can be a way to dull the pain. Don't over-medicate. Wish I knew these earlier. I definitely overcomplicated things in my head, and until you break the cycle, it gets worse and worse over time. Good luck, friend. Losing a fight to a hot girl, then being tied up and taken away to be hers and loved forever. Kathy Bates has entered the chat. Have you ever seen asterisk misery? Tears of joy the moment I read Kathy Bates. I mentally said, oh asterisk, and went wide-eyed lol. At a Disney hotel with my girl wearing Minnie Mouse ears. IDKY, but the thought turns me the beep on. What a goofy fantasy. Especially for a Pluto-Nick relationship. Just a harem of partially nude men fanning me and serving me grapes. Which part? No pants and size XXL short sleeve button-ups. One sock though. And gloves. I want a woman to take the lead. I want a woman to be sexually dominant, but I also want to be cuddled. I want to be told I'm good enough. I want a woman to rough me up in bed and to hold me tight as we drift slowly to sleep. Ah, so, like Mom. Freud has entered the chat. I just want a Brit to look at me with all her Britishness. I'm going to pull down your trousers and suck on your beep. Would you fancy a beep after? IDK, it's something about them. I went to England, Ireland and Wales as a kid, and it's been a want for a long time. I'm British and can confirm we all have to say the exact phrase, would you fancy a asterisk, or else it's illegal. Unsure if sarcasm or not, but I'll take it. To be in a loving relationship where they don't dump me after 2 years, tell me they're only dated me out of pity, and was cheating on me with a girl. Found Ross Geller's alt account. I wanna watch Scarlett Johansson and Gal Gadot going at it with asterisk. Like with Jedi noises and beep, and then Kristen Wiig walks in on them in character with a Minnesota accent and says, don't you know? With Gilbert Godfrey and Fran Drescher dubbing the beep in the background music as Carmel dancin', metal a la Cordub. Have a loving relationship with someone and everybody just accept it. Beep them if they don't accept it. Sitting on my bed, playing Halo Reach, and we are evenly matched. But joking aside, we'd go out on a date, talk all night, it's great. I drop her off. Before I drive off, I get a text saying let's do this again. We keep dating for a few weeks. But I get swamped with work and school. I'm unable to go out with her as much as I'd like to, which puts strain on the relationship. A few more weeks pass and we get in a heated fight. I yell and say she's just like Aunt Becky. She slaps me and runs out the door. Weeks go by, no responses to my apologies. I pace the floor every day regretting what I had done. Until I get a message from her, hey. Months go by, we fall in love. I drop to one knee at the restaurant we met at, and pop the question. She screams yes and we hug. We get married in the spring. All our friends and family are there. It's a wonderful night. We get into the car, just married written on the side. We drive towards our hotel. We have plans to do our honeymoon in Japan. But something goes wrong. A car swerved into our lane. Head-on collision. Bracing my wife with my arm, I try to hold her, but I can't. I wake with blood running down my face. I look to my right only to see an empty seat and a shattered window. Panicking, I get out of the car and scramble trying to find my wife. I call her name out again and again, until I see her white dress stained black and red. Running towards her, shimmering light beacons from her chest. Upon getting to her, I see it's a knife. Stabbed throughout her chest, with it a note. With shaking hands, I reach down to pull the note, while also smoothing my wife's face. Turning over the note in my hand, I see the emblem of a snake coiled around a knife. Pedro's gang symbol. I mutter under my breath, una vez de por vida, pagara por esto. I pick up my wife's body and head back to the car, laying her down in the back much like a funeral procession, hands clasped together. I grab a water bottle and get under the car and cut the fuel hole line, filling it with gas. I pour the gas on her body and on the seats. Taking my tux off, I light it ablaze with a Cuban cigar I lit, and toss it through the car window, setting it on fire. After a few moments I drop the cigar and walk down the road, having a massive erection. Goddamn. I was halfway through reading this and thought to myself, ah, this beep wholesome tuck. How boring. Then holy asterisk 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 asterisk. You really pulled the rug out. Having a partner who enjoys my company, genuinely cares for me, and whom I can talk to for hours on end. Maybe sneak out together, drive around, see the stars, fall asleep watching a movie with, play video games together. That kinda stuff. I found that. So I married her. Congrats bro, smiley face. I see John Cena in the street. He's looking tall, big, handsome and incredibly manly. He's all sweaty and his massive arms are pumping throughout his tight t-shirt. He approaches me, grabs my hand and takes me to his house. He starts gently playing with me. He lets me touch his muscles and I'm slowly sliding my fingers under his t-shirt to touch his abs. As soon as I relax and start getting hard, he takes control and gets wild. He rips off all of my clothes and starts tossing me around. He throws me to his bed and tumbles down on me with his full weight. I can feel his huge mass on top of me and I can hardly breathe. He starts flexing his muscles and I can see him tearing his t-shirt in half to reveal his huge, muscular chest and abs. He starts wrestling with me and manhandles me like a dominant alpha male. I try to hit him but he quickly catches my leg, pins me down and wraps his arms around my head. This beast is nearly twice my size and he is crushing me with his whole weight. He's clutching my left leg in his tight grip and I feel like he's going to snap me in half. He's screaming with his deep masculine voice. I try to break free and fight but I feel helpless. It's getting so hot and we're both sweating. I try to move his massive arms and he just laughs. I almost start seeing stars as I feel the lack of air in this hot monster bending my body out of shape. He then finally lets me go and tells me to run. But as soon as I stand up and start running, he catches me, picks me up and carries me on his wide shoulders like a giant. He starts a workout using me as a gym bar. He pins me down and I'm lying on my back. Then he does push-ups on top of me and I can feel the heat of his huge body every time he goes down. I can see sweat dripping down his chest and his abs. I can see the veins on his massive muscles. His arms are so huge it looks like they're going to explode. He's looking at me like a wild predator and I enjoy being his toy. Punish me, daddy. He stands up, lifts me with his hands and suddenly I can feel my head spinning round and my body hitting his bed, as I hear him yelling, "You can't see me." He flips me around and soon I feel the touch on my butt. He's entering me deeper and deeper. He's rock hard and it's getting more and more painful. He's going slowly but it still hurts so much.